On the back pressure, yeah. I'm really bringing that shit. Y'all ready? I don't think y'all are. Let's go. I'm bringing that pressure. All these other little bitch be.
Welcome to the 11th episode of For the Foe. I'm your host, Hunna, here with my guest.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, he's the CEO of Grind to Get Left.
Yeah, on Grind to Get Left clothing line. And I appreciate you, Hunna, for having me here, for real.
Of course.
Yeah.
Look,
I appreciate you.
We was talking before this, and I was telling him, like, this is what we here for. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here to put on who I can put on who wants to be on here from the city. You know, it's bigger than me.
Yeah, understood.
Like, it really is. And it's crazy because before this, we was all having a long conversation. And it's like, it's so many people here that are doing so many great things.
Yeah.
And they just need a platform to get the eyes that they can get.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Understood. And that's the right way to do it, though. Because you still, you doing what you love to do and you giving back to the people. So it's like, you happy
win-win.
all the way around. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely. It's
That's
a win-win.
Yeah, understood.
So when did you start your clothing line?
I started my clothing line like all the way back in like 2017.
Really?
Like I had but I ain't really get an e-commerce site till last year. You feel what I'm saying? So I just got one shirt on some stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On some quick stuff like that. But other than that, I just started it last year, and I've been this for a year now, and it's a little e-commerce site. Well, it ain't little, it's big. You feel what I'm saying?
Don't undermine it.
Understood,
yeah.
I got that going on, so it's like, it's grind to get left.
Yeah.
It's like, straight to it. You feel what I'm saying?
It is.
Grind to get left. Do what you need to now before you get left in life thinking someone or something gonna put you in a better position.
That's a fact. Because
you feel what I'm saying?
A lot of people try to come up off somebody else.
Yeah.
Or expect somebody else to put them in the position to do this or that.
Yeah.
When you got to go get that shit yourself.
Exactly. Understood.
Yeah.
You right, though. That's what it's about, though, because it's like, ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. You feel what I'm saying? You might not have the knowledge at the time, but you got to go fish for it.
Yeah.
You really got to go fish for it. You can't sit down. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes our situation dictate our feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? It really be our situation.
Yeah.
So if you keep you feel what I'm saying?
If you let your situation determine your mindset, then you will still be stuck in that same position.
Understood. Exactly.
Yes.
You're right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
So, what made you want to start your clothing line?
I really wanted to have some of my own, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really wanted to have some of my own, and I just, as a kid, I just thought of that. You feel what I'm saying? Grind to get left. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you ain't got nobody. You ain't got nobody to pick you up that's going to push you forward, that's going to put you in the right position. So it's like, you got to wake up one day and be like, I'm going to do it for myself.
Yeah.
When I'm going to wake up and just do it for myself. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I just turned the grind definition into like patient and consistent action that put you in a better position.
Yes, and consistency. Like you said, that shit is important.
Yeah.
You got to stay consistent. Like, if you don't stay consistent, then what you're doing is not going to succeed.
Exactly. You're right.
That's literally, it's one of the most important things.
You're right.
Do you feel like that's difficult when owning the clothing line?
It definitely is difficult. It ain't easy. It ain't easy juggling different things. Like, you gotta still get money to fund your clothing line. So it's like, it's all around. You gotta learn how to manage. Exactly. It's maintaining and managing. If you manage time, if you manage money, it's more to it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta manage. It's about managing. Yeah.
Was it hard for you to find, like, time management and being able to balance?
Yeah, it was at times, but it was like, the most times that I prosper is when I'm focused on it or when I'm down and I'm only thinking about that.
Okay.
But it's like, it's day-to-day life. Everybody living, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody living. So it ain't like nothing ain't gonna take you here or there or put you in this position. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's
You gotta put in
bumps
the
in
work.
the road. Yeah.
You gotta put in the work, and you gotta go through whatever adversities are faced towards you. Like, you gotta pass by them. Like, you gotta get through them.
Yeah.
It's gonna show if this really for you or if it's not for you.
Understood.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like personally so far has been the hardest thing about owning your own business?
I think the hardest is like probably like it's juggling time. Mm-hmm. I think juggling time, like putting it in between, but I ain't gonna say it's hard because I still go hard at that, but it's like I'm trying to work on like preserving you feel what I'm saying? Preserving the time and not just, I've been trying to live in the moment because I live so fast, you feel what I'm saying? I've been trying to live in the moment.
Cherish what you're going through while you're going through it.
Yeah.
Like today.
Yeah. Real talk.
Like today, like it's been a lot of different things going on prior to this interview.
Yeah.
So like just living in what you got going on in that moment. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, real
for sure.
talk.
Like, so Grind to Get Left.
Yeah.
I do want to bring out this. He gave me a tea. Before we started.
Yeah, locked, man.
And I do want to bring it out because I appreciate things like this. Like, yeah, it's like, and it says Grind to Get Left on the bottom. And it's well wrapped around the sack.
Yeah, it's going on.
I appreciate things like this, and I appreciate the thought because, you know, not everybody has that thought or that, you know, that idea to do something like that for me. Yeah. And like I said before this I'm here for y'all. Yeah. Like, I'm not here to get anything. I'm not here to gain anything off of this. Yes, that comes with it, but that's not my end goal.
Understood.
So I really I really appreciate that, like, for real.
It's off the love, and that's what I'm giving off, you feel what I'm saying? It's just off the love, the way of life.
Exactly.
That it's supposed to be lived, you feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Off the love.
I appreciate it.
Ain't no problem. Yeah.
Do you feel like it's like kind of competitiveness in different clothing brands in the city?
I feel like, no, not to myself at all. I feel like it's no competitive because I just feel like I don't look at it as competition. I really stay in my own lane. I create my own logos. I draw my own stuff.
Oh, really?
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, period.
Everything else, but I just get it digitized, you feel what I'm saying, by different people, and then I've been starting making my own logos. So I'm just trying to get more fluent with that, but it's like, it ain't bad at all.
Was it hard? Like making your logo and figuring out how to do all of that? It's
hard before you learn about it. You feel what I'm saying? It's hard before you learn about it, but I had to keep going after and trying it and understanding how I do it. And then I just got the format from there. And I'm just trying to go more ahead, understanding and building the brand. You feel what I'm saying? Marketing and stuff like that.
Where did you go to, like, get it digitized and get it printed on the clothes?
I actually got my people. They a tattoo artist. She a tattoo artist. So her name is Jamie. She actually pushed me the first time, kept bringing her logos, and she'll tell me, you need to go ahead, go through it, and I'll pay her to digitize it. You feel what I'm saying? She'll tell me, like, different things to do, and from there I jumped off, and ever since, I just been going after that dream.
Period. So, that's amazing. Like, I feel like when you really believe in something, keep pushing towards it.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
Like I said, we was talking about in a prior episode, one of my other guests had told me, like, one of his advice to people was, don't stop, keep going.
Yeah.
But that's the truth. Like, really keep grinding in what you're doing. Yeah. And where you see your clothing line now or where you might have seen it before 2022.
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been to where it is right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, understood.
But your vision, that's what keeps you going.
Yeah, you're right.
Like you gotta stay consistent. Like we talked about previously, consistency.
Yeah.
Stay consistent. And I know being a creative myself, like having new ideas and stuff, especially when you're doing this stuff by yourself, like that's difficult.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like, do you feel like it's hard for you to come up with new ideas for new drops?
Yeah, I feel like it is at sometimes when I ain't focused on that thing. You feel what I'm saying? Because you really got to be focused on that one thing. Like,
past life that you have going on.
Yeah, it's like a vision in it. I got to be seeing visions in the grind to get left to make it a, you feel what I'm saying, different, bigger thing. So it's like, if I'm moving and doing different things and moving around fast, I'm not really putting the effort into the dream. But if it's just like I heard, if you really put the effort in the dream, you can win.
Yeah.
It's no way you can lose. You feel what I'm saying? I read a book.
And with your heart all
Yeah, real talk. It's all with love. I read a book called The One Thing. It's like you can really build. It's like from one thing, if you focus on that one thing, but you know you got things in life that's going to knock you off, but that's just what
That's what life is about. That's going to happen.
It definitely be rocky, but it's all right. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't going to give up. That's what I'm going for. Yeah.
So, you read a lot?
Yeah, I do, but I done fell off a little bit.
No, that's cool. Like, I recently, probably like a couple of months ago, like I really I'm trying to start reading more often.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, you can learn off a podcast and you can learn off of what you see in your day-to-day life, but there is knowledge in books as well.
It is.
And personally, like, I don't hear about a lot of people saying that they read.
Yeah.
So what made you start reading? Because you know we've been known each other a long time ago. So what really made you start reading?
I think more so I done been locked up in juvenile before. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Missed my 16th and 17th birthday, but it's like I think more so I was reading before that, but it started really making me read, and I just was more so getting knowledge on a lot of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like it's a lot of knowledge in the books. It's like time travel because somebody else telling you what they lived before you. So it's like, damn, if I go and read this story and it's real, he can. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Read between the lines. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like you can understand. It's like kind of like you understanding the past.
Yeah.
Like and it's crazy because like even now. We could write a book.
Yeah,
like, in the future, it's going to affect people in the future.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like it's not, I don't hear about it being talked about a lot in the black community, reading and stuff like that. Like, some people may view it as like, you a nerd or something.
Yeah.
And, like, nah, like, there really is power in books. You are what you feed your mind.
Yeah.
So, you could be feeding your mind some bullshit, but it is power in what you read.
Yeah, you're right, though. Yeah.
Have you read anything that has, like, pushed you or, like, took you to a next level in what you're doing?
Yeah.
When it comes to your business?
Yeah. It's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Yeah, that joint, it's a good book. It's a good book. It definitely tell you, like, it just tell you the different mindsets. So it's like, life be all about perception if you start looking at it. So you can't judge nobody. You can't live to judge nobody because everybody trying to figure it out. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it be a perception. It just be a different perception. If you have an open mind to it and you add it to your life, you can start just understanding a little more.
Taking yourself to the next level mentally.
Yeah.
I agree. Like you said, you have to have an open mind.
Yeah, real talk.
Excuse me, because if you don't have an open mind to what you're reading, you're not gonna be digesting what you read.
Exactly.
Because you're going to be stuck in that one perspective.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's very important, especially when owning your own business, is looking at different perspectives and understanding different perspectives and understanding that everybody's journey wasn't the same as your journey.
Yeah.
And just because this person says this don't mean this is going to work out for your life.
Yeah.
So you have to take what you want and, leave what ain't good for you. But you really have to
play them cards.
Exactly.
That you was dealt.
Exactly.
Understood.
And you knowing that this is for you, that's going to take you far.
Yeah, understood.
So.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's like the number one thing. I feel like you have to believe in yourself.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, if you don't believe in yourself, then who else is finna believe in you?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta really push and know that this is for me before anybody else can see that it's actually for you.
Yeah, you're right. Understood, you're right though. Because before anything, if you don't believe in yourself, it's all about that self-confidence. Like, a lot of people don't grow up with the self-confidence that they, you feel what I'm saying?
Try to exude and try to portray.
Exactly. So it's like, you got to build yourself up. You got to really build yourself up.
Because the world will try to tear you down.
Exactly. Every day.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you got to stay focused on that main goal and really just stick to it and grind and really stick to it. Remain humble. Keep your head high and just keep moving forward, because it's like life is really like, if you don't get it, you'll be stuck in the same cycle.
Yeah, and you ain't gonna learn life in school.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta get out that environment to grow, or what you in to grow. You gotta really
get out your comfort zone.
Yeah, you really got to. You gotta really, when you uncomfortable, it sometimes make you comfortable. You feel what I'm saying?
I definitely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you at that point now?
Yeah, I feel like, I'm still learning. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm at that point. You feel what I'm saying? I'm still learning, but
no, we learn every day. That ain't it ain't no shame in that. Like, literally, like you said, some people, they're comfortable staying in the place that they're comfortable in.
Yeah, understood.
But you good.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna allow them to take themselves to the next level.
Yeah, understood.
So it's really like, that's literally step one, and that's where I feel like at the beginning, or not even at the beginning of this year, at the end of last year, I was in the mindset of knowing like 2022 was gonna bring something greater for me. I didn't know what it was. But I knew that it was gonna bring something greater for me. And just staying in the mindset of knowing pushed me to be right here speaking to you.
Understood.
Like literally, I talked about this previously. I don't know if it was on camera or not, but I talked about this previously, and I was saying, like, I felt like after I dropped my project, I wanted to keep doing the podcast every week, but people was telling me, like, take a break, because, you dropping a project, you putting in work, like, just take a break. But I felt like if I stopped, I wasn't going to be consistent.
Understood.
But it's for me. So look, we right here. Like, this is my purpose. Like, it's like, no, like, I gotta start this back up, because this is bigger than me. Like, this isn't just about Hunna. Like, this isn't just for me. This is for the city. This is for you. This is for somebody else who is starting their clothing line, or doing music, or being a producer. Like, this is bigger than me.
Understood.
So I gotta do this. Like, and it makes me, like I told you earlier, it makes me feel good. Like, it really makes me feel good. Not for it's doing something for me, but because I'm giving people a platform to use their voice and say what they need to say. People who normally you might not hear say anything.
Understood.
Like, you might just see them on social media.
Understood.
Literally.
And that's real, and it's like, it's pure. Straight pure. You straight. You ain't looking for nothing in return. This your dream, and this what it is, and that's why it's like, it's gonna come back to you tenfold You feel what I'm saying? Straight blessings. It ain't nothing you looking for in it, but it's you still chasing your dream and being happy about it.
Yeah.
But it's still you putting in time for your own things. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You putting in time for other people to grow and other people to be seen. So it's only, you feel what I'm saying? You grateful for where you at.
Yes, I am. I'm very grateful. I feel very blessed to even be able to have this platform, like to even have been able to thought of this set to have up here for the platform, like, and even grateful for the people that I have around me.
Yeah, understood. Hey, that I learned that it's a teamwork.
It is.
At the end of the day, you can't do it by yourself. You gotta find a team, and you gotta just know the right people and just move forward. And from there, you know the vision, and you gotta move forward.
Was finding a team difficult for you?
I ain't gonna say no. It's not finding a team difficult, but I'm actually building a team for the business right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I never really got into this type of field, but I always been into wanting to get into business. But now this is my dream, so I'm trying to just move forward and learn every day.
Okay.
I'm trying to learn every day. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're willing to learn.
Yeah.
That's needed.
Yeah.
Some people feel like they know everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And if you're not willing to learn, then how can you really grow?
You right. Yeah.
Literally.
You right. You can't.
Like,
if you think you know everything, you can't grow.
Exactly. And you have to listen to other people's opinions and listen to other people's perspectives and really try to view things from their perspectives as well.
Yeah.
Like, not only when it comes to your business, but when it comes to life too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially people who have lived, ahead of where we are right now. Like, you have to just, it's crazy because we was talking about this earlier. Everybody's perspective is different.
Yeah.
We might feel like this, but somebody else might feel like this.
Exactly. It's just they on the other side of it. Like it's the 6 and the 9. If you stand on this side, it look like a 6, but if you stand on that side, it look like a 9. But it's like, you gotta just understand. You can't judge. Like, they just see it from a different perception than you.
And everybody isn't in the same space that you're in. Like you said, they see it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Just cause you here right now don't mean this person ain't never gonna be there.
Exactly.
Like, you could be telling them about this area and they might not be believing it, but a couple years down the line they might see
you later. See you later. But it's like, that's how sometimes things go. But at the end of the day, like, you gotta at least try and turn around and do something for the ones that's coming up to show something different.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. You can't keep living for yourself every day. You feel what I'm saying? Because it is a tomorrow. It ain't just like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't, we can live and you feel what I'm saying? But it really is a tomorrow.
It is.
We understand that. But it's like, sometimes your flesh want to do different things. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, like your mind and your heart battling each other.
That's just what it is. But it's always that right or wrong. You feel what I'm saying? You know what's right from wrong.
You do.
Yeah, you know what's right from wrong. At the end of the day, like.
But circumstances may cause you to stray towards what's wrong.
Exactly. And that's why it's like we gotta really put more into it and understand that it's really like that. Like, it's a lot of things that you might not understand that's in the household that's making them stray away, but it's like they kids. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's kids. We was kids before, now we the new generation. It was like, you the new generation. Like, it's next up. So it's only supposed to get better. So if we put something out there that's trying to really push you and understand that it's going to be different things in the way, but you can really understand, like, life is just, you got to find it amazing. You got to switch your vocabulary. Sometimes you be mad, but you just got to like I heard something say, like, if you a peasant and you think like a king, then around you will become your palace. You feel what I'm saying?
Like basically, if you speak your mindset into existence, this is what you become.
Yeah.
If you live your life like this is what you think that you're going to be, then this is what you'll become. Because
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
how you living.
Yeah.
I definitely understand.
Yeah, but like you said, like our
You
situation.
gotta live like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Consistently. Not just for a moment.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, that's important. And I also feel like ownership in the black community, that's super important.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Even how there are so many young black entrepreneurs now. I feel like, I don't know if the pandemic birthed it or like if it just brought it to light.
Yeah.
But there are so many young black entrepreneurs, and I love to see it.
Yeah.
I love to see it. I love to support black businesses here on my podcast. I love to talk with people who own businesses.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, especially because a lot of people, I be seeing quality in black businesses from stuff that I received that's better than some of the designer shit.
Yeah, understood.
Like, we gotta support the community.
Yeah,
we gotta support the people who are putting on for the community.
Yeah, you're right.
That's very important.
Yeah, you definitely right. Fluctuating that money throughout our community because it's like
we gotta put each other on.
Exactly.
Like, if we don't do it for each other, then who finna do it for us?
Ain't nobody gonna do it for us. We gotta wake up and understand that we gotta do it. Like, we really gotta. Because if I come and shop with you for your clothing line and you don't come shop with me, how we gonna build together?
Exactly.
It don't go both ways.
And it's just out of support.
Exactly.
Like, just out of support, especially when you fuck with somebody.
Yeah, exactly. And then at the end of the day, we gotta just get out that mindset of we just feeling like we need to go against each other.
Because you're doing the same thing.
Exactly. We don't need to go against each other.
No.
It's all.
We can both be successful. The same way you go to a mall and there's multiple different designers in that mall. Like, people ain't just checking for this one person. So why would we be going against each other?
Yeah, exactly.
When literally it's so many clothing brands out here.
Yeah.
Like, and it's so many people doing so many different things.
Yeah.
Where we can all be successful.
Exactly.
Because somebody who might like say I got a friend who fucking with your shit.
Yeah.
But then somebody else might see your shit and be like, but he putting on for this person, and I see his shit and I'm like, oh, I fuck with this. Like, we putting on for each other.
Exactly.
Like, literally, like, it's something out there for everyone is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And just because it's not for one person don't mean it's not going to be for the next.
Exactly. You're right.
So that don't mean so therefore we should not be going against or battling with each other.
At all. Just like you see Cookout, Wendy's,
exactly,
McDonald's right beside each other.
Exactly. And people still going to all three of them.
Exactly. It's like,
for sure,
you be yourself, run in your own lane, like running your lane, running your own lane, like it's really. Man, it's really like it's a running your own lane, man. You gotta understand that isolation sometimes good ain't. It ain't isolation.
Bad.
It's not
it ain't
bad.
It might make you feel bad or may make you feel like you're doing something wrong, but it's really not bad.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just, as long as you're using that time where you isolate to try to grow, exactly, and be a better you, and build on what you have going on in your life.
Exactly.
You're using your time intentionally.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not a waste of time. It's not I'm not around so these people, so I'm feel like no. Use your time intentionally. Use your time to build on what you got going on.
Exactly.
Build on being a better you. Like, use your time intentionally, literally.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's what people have to do.
Yeah, you're right.
Because people will be by themselves in bullshit.
Yeah, you're right.
But then look at this next person on social media who's doing this and wonder where they got this.
Exactly.
Because the same how you sitting here looking at them, them people over here plotting and planning on what they got coming to do next.
Yeah, you're right.
And just because you're not there right now don't mean you're not never gonna be there.
Exactly.
Like, you gotta grind.
Yeah,
just the same way they grind, you gotta grind.
Exactly.
Like you said, grind to get love.
Yeah, real talk. You right.
Literally, grind to get love.
You right though. You right. Because it ain't like nobody gonna leave you. Life gonna leave you stuck and trying to figure out the same situation. Insanity. You feel what I'm saying? The same situation. If you don't understand and you don't wake up and I ain't gonna say you don't wake up, but we just gotta just try and work towards it. It's all about pushing toward. We can do it. We can get the money. We can do this, but can we keep it and maintain it and build this? Because a lot of us got this go and this drive for the wrong things, but we sound like business owners. So I be looking at it like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look how big it is. Look how
people striving to get it, but what you gonna do when you get it to keep it?
Exactly.
Are you planning before you get it?
Yeah.
On what you gonna do to keep it
Yeah.
when you get it?
Yeah.
Or are you just planning on how you finna get it?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's I'm a strong believer in just as easy as you got it or just as hard as you got it can be taken away.
Exactly.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Way it can be taken away way easier than the work you put in to receive whatever you have.
Exactly.
That's why you gotta be grateful and gotta be blessed. Like I said, be intentional with your time and what you're doing.
Yeah, you're right.
You have to.
You're right.
Especially being black people and being that we already know the world, they don't want to see us win. We already know that.
Exactly.
We already know that.
Exactly.
So it's like when you get it, keep that shit. Don't just look for that one moment where you can go viral or go this. No. Think about when you do get that moment, what you gonna do to keep getting it? What you gonna do to keep getting that money? What you gonna invest in so that your money can make money?
Exactly.
Buying properties, investing in real estate, all of that. Like just focus on different stuff in the community other than just the now.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
What's gonna get you this fast money.
Exactly. You right.
Like think about what you're gonna have to put in to get the long term money to create generational wealth.
Exactly. Sometimes what's worth it ain't easy to get it.
No.
You're right. Yeah.
And sometimes what you see to get, you ain't finna get it now.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
you gonna have to put in. It's gonna like this. The podcast, for example. Like we was talking about. I was talking about this previously before you got here. I was saying like, this is gonna make revenue, but it's not what I'm doing it for. Like it's gonna make revenue.
Understood.
I'm already manifesting it. I'm already putting in the
It
work.
already happened.
Exactly, but this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm doing it for.
Yeah, understood.
But it's gonna come with it.
Yeah, it's the vision.
Exactly.
Like
I'm already seeing it, and that's you obviously already seen it for yourself as well.
Yeah.
Like and us as a people, we have to see the vision.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
We have to see what we can really be.
You're right.
Regardless of the adversities that are placed in front of us.
Yeah.
What we can really be.
Yeah.
Past those.
Yeah.
Because even when adversity is thrown in your way, life is still going to go on. Tomorrow is still going to come.
Yeah, you're right.
Whether you in the mindset for tomorrow or not, it's still going to come.
Yeah.
So we got to be intentional with our time, intentional with what we're doing, intentional with the people that we have around us.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, literally. Because they make a difference as well.
You're right. Sometimes you be bigger than your environment. So you got to just see some things new. You really got to take yourself some ways new. Some people not going to understand. Some people not going to understand, but excuse me, it's like that's just what it is sometimes. Like, some people don't understand. Don't nobody understand everybody's life. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, am I going to live for you or am I going to live for me?
Exactly.
I got that extra heart. You feel what I'm saying? That pure.
Exactly.
But it's like I started to understand, like, no matter what, you can't judge them, but you got to be aware of what's going on. You feel what I'm saying?
I definitely do.
That's all. That's just be aware, like, okay.
You ain't got to be judgmental to realize the situation.
Because they might not understand.
They may not.
At all. So it's like I ain't understand. So I can't look at it that way. So that's just why it's just like I'm really trying to put something behind it.
Yeah, everybody's in different places in their journeys.
Yeah, you're right. Every day. Different day, like, You can't live in nobody else's life. Like, social media definitely do make you watch other people's life.
It do.
Nobody can get on there and say that.
It's a
That's,
fact.
you feel what I'm saying?
Because this is what you see in this.
But it's like, is you gonna work against it? Against it and say, I'm not gonna use
or
it
let
as
it win.
that. I'm gonna use it as a tool. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna really use Instagram as a tool.
Exactly.
It gets you caught up. We all human. It do get you caught up, but it's like, if you gotta work towards that main goal, that grind. You gotta keep grinding. Because you might not get it until 5 years.
Yes, like Instagram can create a lot of, and social media period can create a lot of insecurities in people. Like, and some people may want to quit what they're doing because they don't see themselves right now as far as other people are already.
Yeah.
So it may make them feel discouraged, especially if you don't have the right support around you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
understood.
So I feel like you have to be really strong-minded.
Yeah.
Like, that's
right.
very important. Like, you have to be strong-minded, and like I said, you got to know that what you're doing is for you.
Yeah.
Because the same how whoever may be up in what they're doing right now, they wasn't up in, they may not have been up in whatever they're doing 2 years ago or even last year.
Exactly.
Like,
you right.
But they ain't quit.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why you're seeing them where they are right now.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
You're right. Like they say, like, the other side ain't always green. It's just where you water it at. So just water your grass.
Yeah.
Like, take care of your seeds you plant. You feel what I'm saying? Take care of.
Because if you don't, it's going to die.
Yeah, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. Like, you right. Like, you right. That's really what it is. Like, man, let's just, like, life. I just try and switch my language up. Like, life amazing. I just try and find fun in it now. Like, I really try and find it as a fun. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you, like, emotions really get the best of you. You feel what I'm saying? People around you might really get the best of you. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
It's the devil. It's the devil
they might
working.
try, like, but it's like you really just understand where you at, know where you at, and understand it, knowing that it's things. As long as you know, you can.
Already ahead of it.
Yeah, you can more so
maneuver.
Yeah, you can more so like.
I understand.
Really, you more so like.
When you already know what to expect, when you already know what to expect in a situation, you can handle it better.
You right.
I understand.
Yeah. It'd be definitely crazy. That's just how life is, but life ain't bad at all. Like, I just learned to try and just live and make it better. Try and make it better and do it.
And keep your mindset positive.
And do it. Yeah, keep that mindset positive and really do it. Like, you can't stop and sometimes you get stopped in the tracks, but you can't stop and just give up on your dreams. Sometimes your dreams, some days you ain't gonna like. They say some days you don't make money in your business.
No.
Some days at all. So if you think about the money, sometimes you might give up. But if it's like the vision, like, I can see more, I can build more, I can really put this on.
If you're here, if you're doing what you're here for, you gotta love what you're doing for free.
Yeah.
I feel like before you really can make a profit.
Yeah, understood.
Like, even being an artist and doing this music shit, I love doing it and not making a profit of what's spent before the money is here.
Yeah, understood.
And that's how I know, like, nah, it's for me.
Yeah, like you believe.
Because
like
it's bigger than the money.
Yeah.
And some people, it's not bigger than the money.
Yeah.
And if you just focused on that, it's realistically starting a business, you're going to spend a lot before you make back what you done spent.
Yeah.
Realistically speaking.
Yeah.
So you have
right.
to really know that this is your purpose and really love what you do.
Yeah.
In order to be successful over time.
Yeah,
and not just look at the now.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. You gotta see the long road. You gotta see the long path.
Yeah.
Because like you just said, like sometimes you don't make the money back from your drop or this and that. But if you
Exactly.
always thought about that,
Exactly.
how would you keep going?
Exactly.
How would you keep moving forward? Yeah, you've been to quit. So it's like that vision, something like you gotta have that dream and keep going after that dream. It's like really grinding for it, putting in that work. Like that's everyday things. Like that's everyday things. We got that bondage on our mind. It's not really a change. You feel what I'm saying? It's a bondage on our mind, feeling like and not believing in ourselves. But that's the first part, like believing in yourself. Like I said, that self-confidence. You got to really move forward. You got to really understand, like, things you was learning as a child might not have been always right. You got to understand that generations get better. It's supposed to get better.
And just what you was taught to something, you got to teach your kids this.
Yeah. And you feel it, you know, within yourself. So it ain't nobody else got to make you feel, no, you know why you doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like you just try and put yourself out there and help other people and do what you can.
Exactly.
Do what you can.
So what do you feel like is the hardest thing about being an entrepreneur?
The hardest thing about being an entrepreneur, I think the hardest thing about being an entrepreneur is like the time.
Balancing.
Yeah, I think it's like time. Like I think it's really time. I think it's like time because you got so many different things you gotta put on the schedule. So it's no time for games. You start like getting older and be
serious.
Like, yeah, it's serious. Like you get older and be like, there's no time for games. It's
especially when you don't know how fast something's gonna come in.
Exactly, like at all. Like you start saying it and you start looking that way and see it coming before. You feel what I'm saying? You start catching it.
Before you really feel like you ready for it. Like you feel like it's here and it's like, damn, I wasn't expecting that for real.
Yeah, at all. Like so it's like, it's beautiful. So it's like you really gotta, it's that time. I think it's that time, managing time. I think everything about that entrepreneur is like managing time, like doing what you need to, and then getting to that point where you knock this domino down, and then you knock that domino down.
Yeah.
It's gonna get bigger and bigger, but you gotta just step.
You feel like you gotta set a schedule, kind of.
Yeah.
To
you
do
really
and plan to do certain stuff.
Yeah, you really do. You really got a plan, and I'm working on that too.
Yeah.
Like I really notice I really got a plan because it's a lot to do. Like it's not what some people see or think that it may be. Yeah, it's not easy. No, it's not. All.
Especially not when you're doing it by yourself.
It's not easy.
Like I know you don't gotta.
Yeah,
I know. I understand. Like it's not. Yeah. It's not easy.
Yeah.
So, but what would you say is your favorite thing about being an entrepreneur?
I think my favorite thing is like making people like feel like happy, like that they got my stuff on, like feeling the energy, feeling the vibe, feeling what I'm trying to put out there. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I think,
feeling your work, feeling what you've created.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like really, like you said, ownership. That's what we trying, and I feel good about ownership, my own brand. I never thought. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like anything could happen.
Literally.
Anything can happen. It's like life amazing, man. Like I never would have. You feel what I'm saying?
Viewed yourself here 5 years ago.
Yeah, like
this is like
life amazing.
It is, and those things that you unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Those things that you wouldn't be expecting to have.
At all.
And especially at times when you didn't really plan for it, you know. Like and it happens.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn.
And it come on the right time. It don't come when you want it. Come on the right time.
Exactly.
Come on the right time.
And I say that's God. Like he ain't. You call him, you feel like he ain't there, but when you need it, you got it
on time.
Right there, right on the money. Like it's literally like couldn't have been better. You thought you needed it when you wanted it.
Yeah, exactly.
But he knew you needed it when you got it. Exactly.
Yeah,
It's two different things. goes. Exactly.
Understood, though. You right, though. Because it's always on time. It ain't when you want it all the time.
Because you don't know what's best for you, for real.
Hey, so it's like...
You think you do.
You live every day trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you think you know what's best.
Like, you figuring it out.
Exactly. Like, but you still learning in the process.
Yeah. You really trying to figure it out. Like, you really trying to figure it out. Like, I was young and wild, man. Like, but it's like, you really gotta put more into, like, we gotta take more accountability. Like, as every spot, family, mother, father, we really gotta take more, brothers, so we gotta really take more accountability at our spot. That's all. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like we say, we pure, we move with love, and that's that. Like, that's how we supposed to be. We really supposed to move forward. It's all about growing.
Yes.
It's all about
elevation.
Growing.
Every day.
So I'm saying,
being
like,
better.
Yeah, like, you right, like.
Just because you did this yesterday don't mean you got to do that today.
Exactly. You right. You right, though. That's what I'm saying, like, it's new things. It's always new things to learn and get into and put yourself in. And I've been learning that, too. Like, I ain't at the best, but everything I say is I'm working on. I'm not like I'm being perfect. I'm not perfect at all. Like, I don't want you to think like, if you probably have seen me, like, but it's like, I believe in myself now.
Yeah.
I believe in myself now. Like, I can say that.
You gotta do that.
Yeah, like I really believe in myself. And like we say, it's them days, but it's like, when you walk through that storm and that sunshine, you might forget the storm. I ain't gonna say you'll forget the storm, but you'll never...
It's not gonna be as heavy as it was when you was going through it.
Exactly. You gonna be like, it paid off.
Yes.
Like, I'm chilling. And then
you felt like it was
understand.
never gonna be over.
Hey, at all. At all.
Like, and you can't give up, though.
Yeah.
You can't give up.
At all. You can't. It's really just moving forward.
Yes, I love to say the sun gonna shine again.
Hey, always.
Even when you feel like it ain't, that it's gonna shine.
Hey, always. That's really life. That's really life. That's really what it's supposed to be like. It's always gonna shine again. Keep your head high and just turn your pain into strength. Turn your pain into strength. It's easier said than done, but as long as we are said...
That's crazy. I got a tattoo. Pain creates strength.
Hey, that's real. I got it tatted on me.
Literally,
like
blood,
pain
creates strength. Like, that's crazy.
That's real.
That's my
real.
first tattoo.
Hey, that's real.
It is.
Yeah, that's real. It's like that storm make you.
Yeah, it do.
That storm make you.
Some people, they break them, but they're strong.
Yeah,
they're going to survive.
Yeah, you right.
Do you have any advice for anybody who's thinking on starting their own clothing line?
Yeah, I really have advice. I feel like just focus on building your own lane, your own vision, your own vibe. You feel what I'm saying? Don't focus on nobody else right now. Like, even later on, you might look at their stuff and, you feel what I'm saying? But focus on your journey, creation.
And your path and what you have going on.
Yeah, for real. Focus on your creation, like you just said.
Because everybody isn't in the same place as you.
At all.
And just because you in it, like we said, just because you in this place right now, don't mean you ain't gonna be in that place later.
Exactly. It's like the universal law. What goes up must come down. You feel what I'm saying? So you just got to be ready for that roller coaster. Like, get ready. Like, find fun in it. Find fun in life. Like, it's easier said than done, but like, find fun in it. Find fun in it. Live. You feel what I'm saying? Every day, like, you really got to live in your days. I was living fast at first, but it's like I'm trying to slow down a lot, and it just make you more happy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Find, my boyfriend was saying, like, find the joy in journey. And that's really a message for, we finna wrap it up, but that's a message.
Understood.
Find the joy in journey. Like, focus on your path, not anybody else or what you see somebody else has going on. You will be there one day as long as you remain consistent, have faith, and really believe in what you're doing and believe in your purpose and what you're here for.
Yeah.
So, thank y'all for tuning in
no problem. I appreciate
to episode 11 of For the Foe. I want to shout out FYBB. I have on downtown Richmond. Y'all can go cop. This tea is from them. It's going to be tagged in the description. Jordan, your social media.
Yeah. I got an Instagram, Grind or Get Left. CLO. It's the Instagram.
Yeah, I'm going to tag it.
Yeah. And I got a website.
Okay.
So it'll be in the bio.
Yeah, I'm going to tag everything in the description. Yeah. For all his information, his Instagram, even his clothing line's Instagram, I'm going to tag everything.
Yeah.
So thank y'all for tuning in. I'm Hunna here with Jordan. And we out this bitch.
Yeah, locked in. Yeah. Salute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Hunna. That was all right.
Of course.
I hope I did all right.
No, you did good.